So let's read the question. A farmer moves along the boundary of a square field of side 10 meters in 40 seconds. What will be the distance and displacement of the farmer at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds from his initial position? So let's begin. So see guys, first step is draw your figure. So the farmer is moving along the boundary of a square field of side 10 meters. So first step is draw a square of side 10 meters. So let's say this over here is our square of side 10 meters. I'll call this square ABCD. So each side of a square is equal. So 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters and 10 meters. Now we are given he completes one whole round in 40 seconds. So time taken to complete one round is 40 seconds. So I'll mention over here time taken to complete one round this over here is given to us as 40 seconds. Now, what will be the distance and displacement at the end of 2 minutes and 20 seconds? So the first step is we have to find how many rounds is he taking. So that's what we'll find. For that we have to convert this time purely in seconds. Why? This is given to us in second. So see, total time taken is equal to 2 minutes 20 seconds. So I'll write down over here 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now convert minutes to seconds. How do we convert minute to second? 1 minute is 60 seconds, so multiply by 60. So this is equal to 2 into 60, 120 plus 20 seconds. That is 140 seconds. So the total time the farmer is walking is 140 seconds. So let's find the number of rounds. So number of rounds covered by the farmer. How do you find number of rounds covered? See, in 40 seconds, you complete one round. So in 140 seconds, how many rounds will you complete? Total time, 140 seconds, divided by time taken for one round. That is 40 seconds. 0, 0 cut by 2, 7 by 2. So basically 7 by 2, or we can also write this as 3.5. So basically the farmer is completing 3.5 rounds in the given time interval. Now we just have to find distance and displacement. So it's very simple now. First we'll calculate distance. So see guys, how do we calculate distance? What is the distance covered in one round? It is nothing but perimeter of the square. I repeat, if you start from A, you take one round. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Basically perimeter. So distance covered in one round is equal to 4 into 10. That is 40 meters. So distance covered in 3.5 rounds. So I'll write down over here, distance covered in 3.5 rounds is nothing but 3.5, that is 7 by 2, into distance covered in one round, 40 meters. 120, 7 to 2, 140 meters. So the distance covered by the farmer is 140 meters. I repeat guys, the distance covered in one round is how much? Perimeter of the square, that is 40 meters. So in 3.5 rounds, how much will he cover? 3.5, that is basically 7 by 2 into 40. So distance covered by the farmer is 140 meters. Now comes the tricky part, displacement. So see guys, for displacement, you have to first find the initial and final position. So see, let's say the farmer started from A. So this is the initial position. Now he is doing 3.5 rounds. So one round comes back to A, second round comes back to A, third round comes back to A. Now half a round. So from A, what is half a round? To C. So this over here is 3.5 rounds. I repeat, after 3.5 rounds, he'll be at point C. See A and half a round. Now to get the displacement, join A and C. So AC is the displacement. Now how do we calculate AC? Because this over here is a square, this is 90 degrees. So this over here is a right angle triangle. Now this is a right angle triangle in which this is the hypotenuse. So Pythagoras theorem. So for displacement, apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. So we have in triangle ABC, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Right? What is this? Pythagoras theorem. So I'll mention over here, that is this over here is Pythagoras theorem. Now we'll just solve it. So let me continue this over here. So we have AC square is equal to AB square, that is 10 square, plus BC square, that is 10 square. So from here we get AC square is 10 square 100 plus 100. So from here we get AC square is 100 plus 100, that is 200. So what is AC from here, guys? It is square root of 200. So now let's do prime factorization for 200. First divide by 2, 100. Then divide by 2, 50. Then divide by 2, 25. By 5, 5 and 1. So we have AC is equal to square root of 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Remember guys, pair of same number comes out. So pair of 2 comes out, pair of 5 comes out. 2 into 5 is 10 and root 2 remains. So answer is 10 root 2 meters. Is this clear? So from here we get displacement. I'll mention over here, guys. So displacement is equal to 10 root 2 meters, and along which direction? Along AC. So I'll say along AC. So this is how you solve this question. So let me do a recap. First step is draw your figure. We're given a square field of side 10 meters, label it. Now we're given time taken to complete one round is 40 seconds. Mention it. We are asked distance and displacement at the end of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So because we're given this value in seconds, convert this value purely in seconds. So total time taken is 140 seconds. Now we have to find number of rounds taken by the farmer. So in 40 seconds, he does one round. So in 140 seconds, he'll do 140 by 40, 3.5 rounds. Next, what is the distance covered in one round? Perimeter of the square. That is, start from A, start walking, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 40 meters. So in 3.5 rounds, 3.5 into 40, that is 140 meters. Next, for displacement, you need initial and final position. We assumed A as the initial position. So 3.5 rounds, one round back to A, second round back to A, third round back to A. Now half a round means till C. See, each of this is 1/4 of a round, right? So half a round means till C. So displacement is line between final and initial position, that is AC. So how do I get AC? This over here is a right angle triangle. You can take this triangle, your choice. This is a right angle triangle. So how do I get AC? Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is AB square plus BC square. Solving this, we get 10 root 2 meters. So distance is 140 meters, but displacement is only 10 root 2 meters. So remember guys, for distance, it is the total path travel. Displacement is shortest part between initial and final position. So just locate initial and final position, join them, this straight line is displacement. So this is how you solve this question.